Does everybody have their beers ready?
I do. I just logged on to hotel Wi-Fi. How does it sound?
Does everybody have their beers ready? Let's do this.
All right.
Let's do this.
I was gonna go to work, and I didn't, and I don't know why.
Well, I don't know. Right. So, okay, let's start this. Hello? Can we start now?
Yeah. We're live.
Okay.
Hello.
It says live. Does that mean we're supposed to do the introduction now? This is show number 102.
All right. Welcome to episode 103 of the Beer Bullshit Show.
Well, thank you from our host Chris Bennett.
I am your host, Chris Bennett,
the biggest beer and bullshitter ever.
The hostess with the mostest. Hostess with the mostest.
Wow.
Yes.
Amy, if you can hear me. Can you hear me?
Yes.
Can you hear me?
Can you hear
me?
You.
Hello?
I can't hear you. Hello? I can hear you.
We're live. Hello.
Nice.
What are you drinking?
Yeah, we've been live for a long time now. It's only the 102nd episode. We've got this. We already did
the introduction.
Y'all ain't got no good sense.
Like
we know exactly
revert
what we're
to the old way now. All right, can you hear me?
We got you. I can hear you.
I have to revert the old way. So.
Sounds good. Sounds
unfortunately.
Good. Sounds very good, man. I'm doing the old thing too here.
All right. Hear me?
It's rough.
We got you.
Okay. I have to revert the old way. So.
All right, we're hanging. It's all good. Wow. I don't know. Sometimes, when you're on the webpage, you just don't know what button to click. You know what I'm saying? It's like, do you want to do this or do that? And you're like, I don't know what I want to do.
So, Amy, what are you drinking?
Good.
I'm actually, I guess I'm kind of being boring
so,
today. I got right now I'm doing a loose cannon from Heavy Seas, which I have all the time. I'm going to have a Tropicana here in a minute. I got a couple other really good ones that I might get into here in a few, but it's kind of been a long day, so I just kind of want to chill and have a couple of favorite IPAs. Here in a few. So I just kind of want to. Is that an echo from the Facebook Live?
No, I had to abort the Facebook Live because no one was hearing me on this.
Yeah,
so
that's perfect.
Okay.
Yeah,
that's
perfect now. We're in the gold now. This is the zone. This sounds good.
So
yes.
Sad for Facebook Live.
Yes, I'm kind of comfortable.
So guess what I did?
What did you do?
I bought a bunch of really cool special beers for the show yesterday morning. And then I drank them all.
Oh, did you?
Yes, of course I did. And I knew I was going to do that. So I had to go out this morning and go get a bunch of other cool beers.
You're a man after my heart. That's great.
I don't even know. This is from Colorado. It's from Eagle, Colorado. It's what TFO, WTFO, double IPA. It's just a double, not a triple IPA. And it has kind of a spacey, outer spacey, purpley thing going on. And it's by a company called Bonfire Brewing. Bonfire.
Does
which
it
is
taste
amazing.
as fancy as the can is?
It's 8.5%. Okay, 8.5%. And let me tell you, for a double IPA.
Oh, and he's drinking it out of the can. Whoa.
Don't judge. Don't judge, sister. Okay. For a double IPA, it's more like a stout. It's so mild and relaxed and sexy. And it really embodies what a double IPA should be. You know, like your favorite double IPA might be correct, but this is more correct. More correct.
What are the IBUs on it?
They are maybe possibly printed on this can is what they are. They're not. They're not on the cans. It's not.
That company sucks. That company sucks.
Oh,
Get
yeah.
rid of it.
Oh yeah. Oh my God. It's not Miller Coors and it's not InBev. It sucks balls. Like, yeah, it's the worst. But I actually like the beer. I'll try to. You know, it's probably me that sucks because I'm not seeing the IBUs. But
it's probably not. Most companies haven't gotten that far into.
I was just curious because we say it's really smooth.
Yeah, I'm gonna put it.
Go on your Untappd and look it up.
I haven't been on there for like 3 years, but I'll definitely do that in the next couple 2-3 years. But
you're lacking there, buddy. You're lacking.
Well,
lacking.
You know, am I really lacking?
You're lacking.
Look at. Yeah. I mean, tell me how bad it is. How bad is it? Okay. Okay.
Yeah, it's levitating.
Yeah.
Off the desk.
It's some Houdini shit. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
All right, that's it. You can have all the views and all the angles and little close-ups and with the panties off.
Okay.
Oh my. He's getting a little kinky over there.
Yeah, he is. I think he's already 3 sheets to the wind. Anyway.
I'm ordering Jimmy John's, okay? It's
Some so fast, you freak.
Oh, it's starting to rain. And I'm on the front porch, even though I'm on a covered porch.
You should make your beer levitate like I did.
Okay, well, I'm drinking if anybody cares, okay?
I do. Okay,
well, that's good. I'm drinking my last Firestone Mocha Merlin.
Oh.
I haven't had that.
Nice.
So.
Man, I love Firestone.
I just impressed everyone.
I bought both the Nitro Merlin and the Mocha Merlin, and the Mocha Merlin is 10 times better. So.
Awesome. And you're drinking out of the can too.
I just
oh my God!
Don't be a hater.
You guys are like fucking savages.
That's right. That's right. We're beasts. We're beasts, baby.
It's because James isn't here, okay? Because we know that you accept us, Amy.
Yes, I do.
But,
so this is the beer version of beast mode.
And we know that James accepts us, but he's like he does these hand symbols. Like I don't know what it is. He's like, hey, you're drinking from a can. What are you thinking? Get a glass. Have some respect. He's like, respect the beer.
And then you know what I told Jim Bab?
You'd almost think with the hand symbols that he'd be Italian, you know?
And you know what I told Jim? And you know what I tell Jim Bab? I was like, don't tell me what to do.
I was like, oh my God, I'm so sorry.
I'll drink out of a can, out of a bottle. It don't bother me.
Well, I mean, for what it's worth, I mean, I'm kind of disrespecting the beer too because I'm drinking out of a pint glass, but I am drinking out of a pint glass from the brewery. I'm not saying that justifies a pint glass, but I realize it is not the proper glassware. But
okay, this is my glass. This is my glassware. This is my glassware.
Oh, that's so cute.
Okay, because we have the slide. We have the water slide that's open until 9. Okay. And then the pool is open until 11. Okay.
Oh, cool. You're all fancy and shit.
I think isn't this like the second or third time we've had Shane on the show and he's done this show from like a hotel room?
No, this is like half of the times I'm in a hotel. And half of the time I'm like in one of my RVs, and sometimes I'm at like a brewery.
Right.
And, you know, I've
been all over the place.
I'm all over, dude. I've been in the same place for the Beer and Bullshit show. I was talking to my daughter about this. I've been in the same place for a maximum of like, I think 6 times. And I think I've been on the show like 20 times.
Well, you need to go down. You need to go down to the South Park Brewery and get Sean Lee on the show.
You know what?
Yeah.
I have to do that. I will. I don't know. Like, the thing is with Sean Lee is she's got her kiddo. Okay. And he goes to school up there, and they're great. And like, she works the hours. I think I'm not sure, but I think she works the hours that he's in school.
Okay.
So she doesn't work like tons. They're just together a lot. You know, they're like really close, like me and my daughter. And, you know, they're just like super together and stuff. But she doesn't live very far from my place up there. I'm just not up there very much.
Ah, okay.
So, but I have mentioned it to her and she's like, fuck no. So what we have to do is we have to snipe her. Okay. we're going to have to snipe her to get this to happen. Okay. Because in the time that like I see Sean Lee, and the time that the Beer and Bullshit show is happening is like, you know, not that much, you know, because I'm up there like maybe 20 to 30 days a year, okay, because I'm other places and shit, man. I'm a dude, and I have to go and I have to abide with the earth, you know, wherever.
The dude abides.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So I have to fulfill the callings of the Dudist priesthood, the Dudist imam, memory.
Alrighty then.
Okay.
Yeah, the Dudist, Methodist, Baptist, rabbi thing. You know, I have to be able to keep myself pure for the bar mitzvahs and the ceremonial death marches and things, you know.
Goodness gracious.
Yeah. You know, so it's hard work. It's very serious business. I have to really enjoy a lot of different kinds of beers just to keep healthy.
Hey, Amy.
Yes.
When Shane said the death marches, remember that band SOD?
Stormtroopers in Death.
Yes.
Remember the songs remember the album Speak English or Die?
I love that album though.
Remember the beginning? Remember the beginning of the album? The March of the classic. SOD.
Yes, and March of the SOD. Classic.
That March of the SOD.
I mean,
that would be Shane's. That would be Shane's Dudist entry. The March of the SOD.
His theme song. That's one of like my favorite punk albums from like back in my skateboarder days. That album is amazing.
Yes,
you know that would be good for a bride song.
That is an excellent thrash album. Yes.
That would be good
Yes.
for a bride song.
That was total skate music, man.
Total skate music, exactly.
You know, I mean,
I burned through 3 of those copies, and that was just on cassette.
I was gonna say, I remember killing the cassette and having to go out and buy a new one.
Oh, I had to buy a new one too,
Oh.
but luckily for me, every time I bought a new one, it was used. Did I use versions of this?
I used to go to the mall. I think it was like $8.99 or something like that. You know, back in the day.
I used to go to the secondhand record shops or whatever and get it for like $2 or $3.99. The used one.
Oh, I did once I moved into the city, but being like, you know, in the country, like where I grew up, it was the mall.
Right.
You know,
I can't tell.
We didn't have the internet, you know, so.
And there are a lot of albums that I burned like through like multiple times. Just multiple times.
Oh, yeah. And then, like, when you got the boombox that was cool, that had the record side and the play side.
Yes.
You would like dub tapes for your friends when they came over. And they're like, "Oh my gosh,
I used to do that. I used to do that too.
You'd wait up because you knew that KBPI. You know that 106.7 or 105.9
the Rockies.
They were gonna play Teen Spirit at like 9:03 p.m. They were gonna play Teen Spirit at like 9:03 p.m. And you had your radio on, dude. You had your boombox on and everything, and you were like here with your 2 fingers like this, and you were like, "Here's your boombox. This is your boombox," and you're here with the 2 fingers, and you're like, "Da da da, yeah."
How Shane, how old are you? Seriously, 36. How old are you?
36.
Okay. That's how you just gave away to me that you're a child.
Oh wow.
Oh my god, dude.
I'm just impressed he remembers KBPI.
Dude, we still have KBPI. We still have KBPI now. We still have the BPI, dude. It is fucking chilling.
That was the shits radio station right there.
It was like 105.9, and then it went to 106.7, and now it's 107.9. Okay, so
I remember during the noontime, it was mandatory Metallica.
Mandatory Metallica on BPI.
I remember when Metallica never got airplay. I remember when their very first video single came out. I about had a heart attack. It was awful. It was like the end of an era for me.
Oh, dude, your childhood was so hard. Oh my gosh.
Mm-hmm. I don't know. Even though I might live in Baltimore now, which I know is technically considered the North, even though it's not, I still bring my slang with me, and all I got to say is bless your heart.
How is it the North? How is it the North?
Briefly, it was a Union state.
I thought anything south of the Mason-Dixon line was south.
It is, but they still fought for the Union, even though they tried not to. But DC couldn't have been surrounded by all Confederate states, so they pretty much slaughtered a lot of Marylanders for trying to fight for the Confederacy.
Yeah.
There used to be a lot of cool monuments and stuff up here, but they tore them all down. Thanks to Charlottesville and those fucking idiots.
Yeah, well, someone's got to ruin it for somebody else, don't they?
Yeah. Like Christopher Cantwell?
Oh, you mean turned informant?
Oh my God! Don't even get me started. Like nobody saw that coming.
No, people were predicting that 2-3 years ago.
Guy's a fucking idiot, man. guys.
So
And I mean, I had like, I don't want to say good and decent, but I mean, I had okay friends that they might have been a little bit further right than I was with, but you know, they're like, yeah, maybe we should go to this rally. You know, I mean, these guys don't seem all not knowing Spencer or not knowing about looking at Cantwell's old stuff, not his newer stuff. And they're like, no, it's a libertarian, like a kind of right. No, I told everybody, do not fucking go within 500 miles of that unless you live there. And still some people fucking went. But you know what? You can't fix stupid. Anyways, that was like the worst event, I think. Next to this whole like little new thing that David Hogg and the little bald chick is doing.
yeah.
Stupidness of the fucking century, man. Just too much. I mean, how many ways can you set back all of our rights and all of our liberties? And I thought it was funny, and I know I shouldn't have thought it was funny. But
me never.
But I thought I thought it was hilarious when Christopher Cantwell, I'm so tough, look at all my guns. And then, I'm a little bitch. I'm gonna take it up the butt. Oh, I'm so sorry. Hello, fucking idiot. Same way with these little fucking kids. You know, I mean, yes, I'm sorry. I know I sound insensitive. But you know what? Fuck it. I don't even care. Yes, you know, everything that happens at school, whatever, absolutely fucking atrocious. But I think it's funny when they call for more government and then they get it and they have these clear backpacks and they're just pissed. It's like, well,
Jibab!
What did you expect? What did you want? You know?
What is happening? I don't know.
I want to hear the rest of Amy's rant against those stupid kids.
I want to hear it too. Welcome.
Keep ranting,
no,
Amy.
I'm just bitching about the stupid people that have done stupid shit over the last like year and a half that have set us back 50 years in our personal freedoms and liberties.
Who is this us you're talking about? What are you talking about?
You, me, good God, if you could see the new laws that have come forth in Maryland, I mean, holy Jesus, Mother Christ, I almost want to become Catholic or something. Like, I feel like I need to bless myself.
But those laws don't apply to me.
But there's some evil working up here in this place. I'm gonna tell you right now. But I mean, all the stuff that happened in Virginia, all the shit with Chris Cantwell, so much stuff that is going on. I mean, anything that you could have done for protecting yourself, for freedom of speech, for your Second Amendment rights. So many things have happened where so many people have done so many stupid things. Everybody's calling for these quote unquote common sense laws, but it's all based off of what stupid people did. And none of the laws have anything to do with common sense. And every single one of them is anti-liberty and anti-constitutional.
Why do you care about so much about what these laws are?
Well, I mean, I don't listen to them, so it doesn't matter. But
okay, then I don't either. I've got a ghost gunner machine and Bitcoin. What can they do to me?
I don't know. They could like cut your hair.
Somebody needs to, right?
Yeah.
You're one to talk. Hey, at least I have hair on top. Come on.
They can make you shaved and take away your fancy.
Okay.
I also have quite a bit of pubic hair that needs trimming, but you know, so
there.
Anyway.
Listen, wait. I'm going to be in town next week, and I specialize in that.
You specialize in trimming pubic hair? Is that
Shane,
what you said? He specializes in
Shane, you sound really low to me. Can you? Are you using your microphone correctly, or is that just me at my end?
It's probably you on your end.
Let me hear you say something.
I was just being really inappropriate a moment ago. I was being really wrong and inappropriate. How's that sound?
Oh, that's fine.
Oh, okay.
Cool. I'll just give you another. Bless your heart. We'll just leave it at that.
Hey, you know what? You're not from the South. You're not from the South, so
I am from the South.
That.
And just because I live in Baltimore City is technically still the South.
Okay, and it's also the North and the East, and it's the
bullying
West too. It's everything.
Stop bullying
Baltimore
me.
City is all things.
Baltimore City's a fucking shithole. That's all I'm gonna say.
No, it's the best murder.
The North
wouldn't
world. Even take it. You know, they're like, nah. You know what? Forget it. You guys the South can have Baltimore. Fuck it.
I don't know. I like it here. I find it challenging, and I like a challenge.
Hey, Jim Bab, what are you drinking?
I found a nugget in the beer pile that I didn't even know was there. It's almost 2 years old. The leftover Prairie Bomb.
Oh, yay! I love those.
It looks like motor oil.
That's so good.
Oh man.
It tastes like heaven. Oh my God, those are excellent.
Still tastes great, even after 2 years. It's probably ages better. You know, probably actually would get better, but
you know what, Jim Bab? I found
like
a place. I remember you sent me 2 of those a couple of years ago, and they were out of this world. Okay. Anyways, we found Prairie out here, and we actually picked up a couple of those about a month and a half ago.
Sweet.
They were $14 a friggin' bottle.
I'm not surprised.
For a 12-ounce bottle.
I'm not surprised.
But you know what? We bought them. Not gonna lie, we bought them. That was a $300 trip to the beer store.
14 a bottle.
That seems a little excessive, but hey, it's a
dude. You know, it's excessive. Seriously, because it was a really good beer, and I mean, I had it since you sent it to me. I had never seen them out here. So, but anyways, there's one beer store in downtown Baltimore that they keep them on every now and again. And you know, when we go there, I mean, we picked theirs, but the Prairie Bomb, that Mexican hot chocolate stout, that style is one of my favorites. And from who is out of this world, I love it.
I think this is a style that's catching on. I actually have a beer. I almost brought down. I have a Weyerbacher. I forget what it's called, but it's only like 11 or 12%. But it's along this same style of stout with a little bit of chili in it.
Is it the Sunday Mole? Sunday Mole?
I don't. From Weyerbacher?
That's a stout. Yeah, that's a stout with peppers.
I don't know. It was a gift from my brother and sister-in-law, which they always hook me up with some good shit. Let's see.
Love good shit.
Anyway, it seems like this. I mean, is a style that seems to be catching on. I mean, I guess I just keep seeing it from different breweries. So, you know.
Yeah, like I said, the very first one I had was the Shokavesa from Stone, which obviously, I mean, everybody knows that I absolutely adore that beer. But the style is really good. I had one from Adroit last weekend that had the Serrano peppers to it, and that one was a little spicy for me. But the style in general, I mean, I just love. Actually,
I think it really takes a balance though, because you've got so many rich flavors in there. You know, between, especially if it's like bourbon barreled aged, you got coffee, chocolate, chili, you know, on top of the regular stout flavor, crank it up to 12% plus alcohol. What the hell is that?
Sorry, I'm in Baltimore City. Okay, I'm sitting on the front porch.
Holy smokes, dude! You're in the ghetto, Amy.
The ghetto.
I'm in Baltimore City. Where in Baltimore City is not the ghetto, you know.
And that's different than Baltimore County. How so?
Baltimore County's actually got a lot of pretty. I went to a Baltimore County Campaign for Liberty meeting. I've been to a few of those, and I'm friends with some of the people that are running for office out there. And you'd be surprised surprised. I mean, the difference between Baltimore City and Baltimore County is stark. And
which one has all the
monetary worth? I'm not saying the worth of. All the bad cops are in Baltimore City.
All right, dude.
Well, the bad cops.
I'm ordering
but Baltimore City is
food.
probably. I really want to say Baltimore City is, when everything's said and done, I'm gonna say Baltimore City is probably gonna go down and the worst cops ever. I mean, some of the shit that's come out down here, these cops. I mean, even people who are okay with law enforcement are terrified of the cops here. There's no redeeming qualities for them. None.
Don't they? Well, listen. Now, it's not all bad. My understanding is that Baltimore cops do play an important role, because without them, the Philly cops wouldn't have enough drugs to sell up here. So, you know, they really, you know, they're all part of the ecosystem. You know, they steal the drugs down there, they send them to the Philly cops sell them up here, and then people can get high. Are you saying you don't want it that way?
The Richmond, Virginia cops are actually in on that too. But the thing is, the Baltimore City cops, I think, actually kill more citizens than any other police force. Maybe Chicago, but I doubt it. I mean, the shit that's been coming out in Baltimore, I mean, I don't think you can top it. I really don't.
They're the bomb.
Well,
there, dude.
Philly tries.
They are the bomb. Like, they keep it real. Like, Baltimore, you have to think about this because you have Virginia.
Hey, Shane, where's your microphone, man? You're too low.
It's right here.
Even the last.
Can you get your level cranked up somehow? Maybe everyone else is just too loud, but you are low.
Even the last cop that got shot in the head here, that was like, you know, some super big deal. You know, oh my God, he got shot.
At least cops get shot in the head.
Well, the thing is, he got shot by one of his own, and everybody knows that. But it's because he was going to testify against the gun task force the next day.
Oh, right, he crossed the blue line.
Well, but they're the ones who have been completely dismantled now, that were planting guns on people so they could just shoot them for no good reason.
Not just guns, sometimes toy guns in case they need to shoot a child.
No, not even fucking joking, Jim Bab. I mean, dead serious. I mean, it's fucked up here, man. God, it's fucked up.
I hear you.
But I mean, it's like, you would like to think that, you know, public servants would actually be public servants. But I mean, they were going in and robbing people's houses that hadn't done anything wrong and then setting them up for crimes. And I mean, no. And let me say what, if I ever see blue lights behind my car, I'm duck and cover, you know.
Grab your flamethrower.
Yeah, exactly. But I mean, the thing is, well, they're illegal up here. Everything's illegal up here. To get a concealed carry permit, I mean, it takes a small act of Congress. I've had a concealed carry permit in 5 states, or with reciprocity. I've had them in more than that.
What's a permit? What?
Oh, okay. Shut up. Okay.
What is that?
No. Yeah. Okay. Yes. I know. Okay. I know I shouldn't need a permit to protect myself, but if I wanted to legally carry up here, it would be goddamn near impossible for me. And I've got military experience, DT qualified with several sheriff's department, you know, to get my stupid permit. I thought that permits were necessary when I thought I needed to protect myself. But I mean, you have to prove I level stupid up here because I can't even wrap my head around it, because when I start to think about it, I feel like I need to go downstairs to the basement and get the duct tape and just put it around my head, because that's how stupid everything is up here.
I think you deserve better.
I know I do. I deserve to take over the city.
Hey, what are you guys drinking? I know I probably missed your intros.
I'm boring over here. my local typical beers.
Got anything good? What do you got?
Oh, but I went to the brewery last weekend. Rick and I, we went on a date, went to the movies, and we went for lunch, and then we hit up the brewery, and they were having a fundraiser for the dog rescue. So it was like Barks, which is like, the little, animal rescue. So it was the day to bring your dogs to the brewery and get $5 pints. Well,
For your
hallelujah.
Wait, your dog drinks.
I'll tell you what, I got to sit in there and drink 5. I mean, he could if he wanted to. I mean, I'm down.
Okay.
But anyways, I got to go in there and I got to pet dogs all afternoon. And like all kinds of different breeds, all kinds of little dogs, big dogs, dogs who climb on rocks, fat kids, dogs. Yeah. Anyways, I was so happy. I got to drink beer and pet puppies all day long, and beer's home, and I got it. And I'm just drinking my comfortable, regular Baltimore beers, but you guys can't get them out there, haha! And they're so good. Oh my God, they're so good. Okay. Nothing special, nothing high ABV. I'm not pulling an Amy tonight. I'm just I'm just sitting here drinking my 7.25%, IPAs and sitting on the front porch and watching the police helicopters go around and listening to the people, drive crazy down the street and enjoying the lovely, almost spring-like weather and,
Nice.
just being cool.
What about
and
the
enjoying
dudes?
the great company. Oh, we got the dude right there. That's Shane. Shane's the dude.
Yeah, he's outside. Look, it's daytime. How can it be daytime where he is and nighttime where I am? How does that
Because
work?
he's 2 hours. Because he's 2 hours difference, Jim Bab.
There's these things called
Oh
time
no!
zones.
I Jim Bab. Okay, I got the joke. It's flat Earth.
There you go.
Oh wow.
I got this ugly German thing. See, I got this ugly German thing.
Nice. Look at that,
Oh
man.
God. Whenever
Shane's been totally living large. Have you noticed that? He's like going to Italy. He's driving BMWs. He's,
whenever I see that logo, it makes me want to pull out a flamethrower.
Because you hate
My
Nazis.
BMW was absolutely the worst vehicle I have ever owned in my life. I hated my BMW.
But look at its boobs. Its boobs are so sexy.
Oh no, wait a minute. I think I had the same one as you, except mine was black. Is that an X5?
Yeah.
Or an X3? It's an X5?
It's an X5, yeah.
I had an X5, and I tell you what, I fucking hated that thing. God, I hated that thing. And working on that thing, you want to talk about the biggest pain in the ass? And every single time I couldn't work on it, and I had to take it to the shop, it was so expensive. Oh my
dude,
God, I hated it.
Dude, like seriously, Amy.
Mm-mm.
If you're gonna,
not in a million years, I would never own a BMW again. Not in a million years.
No way. You shouldn't. You should just get a Kia or a Hyundai or something that will just leave you stranded. You should just get like a Ford.
My BMW left me stranded. I like my Ford.
That's horrible. Did you have AAA? AAA would have helped.
I have a Ford that has 360,000 miles on it.
It's horrible.
And it is one of the best vehicles that I have ever owned. I actually just gave it to my nephew. And it still runs. It's 24 years old with 360,000 miles. And it runs like a champ.
Did the paint come off? Like rip off?
No, it still really doesn't look bad. It's actually a cute truck.
What is it? What kind of Ford is it?
It's a little Ranger, one of the little Ford Rangers.
Oh yeah, those are so dope. They had such a good motor in them. This motor was used in World War II by the Nazis
Oh, so you're a Nazi now. I see what it is.
Not that
No,
Amy
not-
would mind.
The Germans.
Shut up, Jim. Why y'all gonna pick on me?
Because he hasn't in a while. Because he hasn't in a while.
For those of you who didn't watch episode 101 and 100, you should go watch those.
No, but shit, even
feeling.
no, I tell you what, though, Shane. I mean, not even lying. I have I got a 2004 Mustang that's got one of the old 5.0 engines in it, the 5.0 V8.
Yeah.
And I mean that son of a bitch will do. I mean, over 70 miles an hour in second gear. I mean, it will fly. And
okay.
I've still got that down in Virginia, and that's got like 310,000 miles on it.
But people actually envy. People actually envy and respect you in the Mustang, and in the BMW, I get snotty looks. Okay, so you have to pick your poison.
All right, honey,
do you want respect or do you want snotty looks?
Which do you like? I'm guessing you like the snotty looks, and because it makes you feel important. What do you think?
I don't really
especially when he walks gets out of the car. Everybody thinks, oh, he's probably some guy with a suit and tie and stuff like that. And here comes Shane coming out in his roofer wear, and he's all like, "Yo, what's up, bitches?"
Dude.
All right, all right.
We
guys,
used to get when I was a roofer, I got high all the time.
Think about me walking outside of my BMW, looking the way I do, blue haired, tattooed, whatnot. But what's the difference between a BMW and a porcupine?
I'm gonna get a Porsche. Did you say Porsche?
What's the difference between a BMW and a porcupine?
Oh, I thought you said Porsche because I'm gonna get a Porsche.
With a BMW, the pricks are on the inside.
Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh! That really hurt my feelings. Wait! I don't have feelings.
Yes, we have no feels. All right.
Yeah.
No, this is the beer and bullshit show. We have no feelings.
I'll be right back, boys.
Okay.
I'm just looking for the elevator. Oh, dude, I gotta show you guys the pool room here. I gotta show you the pool room. The pool room is important.
Yo.
I'm drinking called Cashmere Hammer.
How is it? I can't really see it that well from on the screen.
It's a nitro stout. It's from a brewery called Three Sheets out of Wisconsin, and it's not bad. It's not
Did
bad.
it have like a nitrogen canister like built into it, kind of thing?
No.
All right.
Then what makes it nitro?
The taste.
All right.
So I was over here. In this building right here. It's called Shields. Can you see the sign?
Okay.
Yeah.
And I saw this right here. Can you see the water slide?
Hey guys, can you guys give me like a minute on advice? My computer's telling me to plug in. It's telling me it's plugged in, but it's not charging, and then I'm at 7%.
Oh crap!
It's telling me it's plugged in, but it's not charging.
Try unplugging and plugging it back in.
Yeah.
Well, if I unplug it, it's gonna stop working.
But it might renegotiate the power connection. I don't know. If you're at 7%, hopefully it'll last at least until just like pull it out, stick it in.
If I lose you guys, I'll log right back on. Okay.
All right.
Okay. That's fine.
All right. So here's the water slide that goes into the hotel and out of the hotel.
Did you try it yet?
Yeah. I went on it. It was cool. So So check this out. I'm outdoors right now, and there's a hot tub, a jacuzzi. It's perfect.
But there's nobody. Hey, Shane, there's no hot women in there, and there's you're not in there.
There's right now. I'm on the Beer and Bullshit show, but I was in here a few minutes ago. But we'll go inside now. Okay.
Well, there's no hot women in there.
There's tons of hot chicks inside. We just have to use the key. There we go. Okay. Look at all these babes. You hear them all screaming. Listen to them. Ah, Shane, you're so sexy. Oh my god.
Oh my god, it's Shane Cameron from the Beer.
It's that.
Oh my god,
who drives the BMW. Oh my god. Oh.
No, Jim Babbitt's. Oh my god, it's Shane Cameron. He's on the Beer and Bullshit show. Oh my god, he's so dreamy.
It's the cute one from Beer and Bullshit show. Yeah.
He's so dreamy.
I'm glad to see you living large, Shane.
Everywhere I go,
I'm really happy for you.
Here's one of my fans here. Beer and Bullshit show. Okay, he knows you guys. All right, have a good night. The next flight for you, sir. See, here's another fan. It's just following me around.
Randomly harassing strangers.
Just, it's rough. I need a security detail like Danielle Bergoli now. I'm like, I feel like, whoa, Vicky. I need some big dudes to be rolling
Private
with me.
Security.
Private security.
Yeah.
It's been rough, guys. I'm trying to just be a part of the show without
why didn't you give
being
paparazzi'd?
the keys for the car?
Yeah, and I got too many keys, too many sets of keys. I don't know what people are out there like. Do you have the key? And I'm like, here, and they're like, that's the wrong key. And I'm like, you need the yacht, or do you need the 4-wheeler key, or what key? So it's rough.
Shane's being paparazzi.
So, hey, Shane, what was up in Italy, man? Give me the lowdown. I haven't heard anything about it, but saw some pictures.
Okay.
Of you, living the dream. What's up?
Okay. So Italy, we were in a really small, unpopular, not too populous of a place, but wonderful by the biggest lake in Europe, Lago di Garda. Okay, the Lake Garda. But it's amazing. It's beautiful. You can see the Alps. It's gorgeous. We went to Verona, and it's like there's things going on. And we went to Milan, and there's things going on.
These are all the places they have like Pepperidge Farms cookies named after. That's incredible.
Yeah. I'm more of a Pepperidge Farms kind of guy, because he remembers.
Yeah.
So that's why we went to those places.
So how long were you there?
We were there for, I don't know, like 7 or 8 or 9 days, something like that. We came back early. We booked tickets home early. Big cities didn't feel safe. So what the European people are saying, I was in some really cool Muslim neighborhoods and some really cool tourist neighborhoods, and different folks from everywhere, from Morocco and Germany and different places. What people are saying in Europe right now is what's happening is that the EU is just going to the criminal neighborhoods and just getting people onto buses and boats and stuff like that. And they're importing them into Europe by the millions. They're trying to increase each country's population in Europe by about 10%. Right now they're at about 2 to 3% with just criminals. And then they want to blame it on, guess who they want to blame it on, guys? Muslims. Okay. They want to blame it on Muslims. So the Muslim people are it's horrible. It's crazy. The Muslim people in Europe and the Muslim people in their native countries both on both sides. I spoke to all of them, and a lot of native Europeans that were born and raised in Germany or Italy or wherever. They're like, this is crazy. They're just, the Muslims in Morocco are like, they're bringing the criminals to Europe. They're just importing criminals. And
where are they importing them from? What countries are they importing them from?
They're importing some criminals from Syria and from Morocco, and just all of the countries that you're hearing about having immigration things going on with Europe right now are involved. And it's probably the CIA who's directing the stuff that's going on, and it's probably real low key, I'm sure, but it's just crazy what the EU is doing. They're not documenting even their birth dates. They're not documenting their names, their birth dates, nothing is being documented. Everything is just like, we're going to let in these people and they're just coming in. And that's how it is.
I mean, is somebody like giving them plane tickets or boat rides, or how are they getting there?
Yeah, I mean, they're showing up on freaking yachts and stuff. They're showing up on yachts.
So there's criminals showing up on yachts?
Yeah. There's, you don't get like 80 criminals onto a $500,000 boat, or like a, $200,000 boat cruising into Greece just from Africa, like every day. But that's what's happening. That's what's happening is they're showing up on these big, huge, they're not showing up on rafts like the Cubans during the massive Cuban immigration and the missile crisis and, all these things, where Cubans are just showing up on rafts made out of the inside of semi-tires, the tubes for semi-tires and stuff. These dudes are showing up on yachts. It's just mostly young guys. And they say they're children. They say, oh yeah, I'm 16, but they're like 25, and stuff like that. So when you're at the train station or the airport or whatever, like there's people walking out of their way to like walk at you. There'll be nobody around. You're walking a certain direction and they're walking another direction, and they turn just to walk near you to see
Why?
if you'll startle, to see if you're a target. When you're on the train, there's people walking from the front to the back of the train constantly, and you'll see them 3, 4, 5 times looking for people that they can pickpocket. They're just
looking for weakness.
Yeah, just looking for weakness, and they're just low level, plebes and criminals and shit like that. But the EU, is the countries are giving them like 5,000, 6,000 euros a month. So they have housing, they have money, but they're still criminals, and they just go out and commit crimes and stuff, and they get tons of money already, and they just want more money. It's crazy. So out on the streets right now in Europe, from what I saw, was not like comfortable, and we were very comfortable in the Muslim neighborhoods. We were very comfortable in the, tourists, like off the beaten path kind of places, the small towns, not the heavily beaten tourist areas. The heavily beaten tourist areas were definitely high alert, and you had the idea that like if an Italian saw you getting like robbed, beat, stabbed, killed, they would just turn their back. Like if a local saw you, they would just turn their back and walk the other way. And this isn't the Europe that I knew 6 years ago. The Europe that I knew like 6 years ago, people would tell you, like, you don't go there, it's not good or whatever, but or you must be careful in this location. Now, that's the Europe that I knew.
There's a glare.
It's turning into Baltimore, it sounds like.
It's basically Baltimore.
Use this one. That one overheats.
But how's the food?
The food was awesome.
Mm-hmm.
Order, if you like spaghetti bolognese, you order spaghetti ragu. Pizza Okay, the thing with pizza is it's like government regulated, like all the way. Okay.
That's why it's better in New York than it is in Italy.
So in New York, it's probably better than in Italy, but yeah, it's government regulated all the way. So everybody gets a pizza. When you order pizza, it's like €4, so it's ultra cheap. You know, it's cheap. $5 for a pizza. So if you have like 7 people, it's like $35 for your pizzas. So
Was it good?
It's good. It's good. It's all like wood fired, and it's all delicious, and it's all amazing and very sexy.
I'm glad you made it back in one piece.
Yeah, we didn't die. We came back early, and it was fun.
I mean, that's kind of weird to come back from a trip early, isn't it? All right, Amy's back.
Amy's back now. Now we can stop talking about her.
Yeah,
we can stop
talking about me. Because there's my nigga Shane and his daughter.
Yeah.
In celebration of Shane's faux pas.
We have notes going. The notes going right now.
Let's go.
Oh yeah, Jim Bab. I forgot we had we actually got some prairie bomb on draft here. Was it in Pennsylvania?
No,
Okay, yeah. So anyways, it wasn't that far from here. But yeah.
On tap, nice. It must be,
So I mean, their distribution apparently is getting better.
Well,
I'd still never heard of it before.
I gotta believe, like, gee, how many beer drinkers do they have in Oklahoma? Right? Come on, guys, start shipping. Get it out here to the East Coast where we need it.
Where we need it. How much time have you actually spent in Oklahoma?
I passed through, drove across the state, stopped for Prairie Bomb, kept going.
You know what?
I think it's a really pretty state. I like it, but I kind of passed through too.
Oklahoma. The great thing about Oklahoma
I stopped to pee. At least the guys open up the doors for me there. They're very polite.
No, they're very polite, but I'll tell you the best thing about Oklahoma is that you're not
musical or the state you're referring to.
The state of Oklahoma. The best thing about the state of Oklahoma is that you're no longer in Texas.
I kind of like Texas, though. I mean,
you would though. You would. A lot of bordertarians there.
I like I like the speed limits. I like the flat open land. I like driving Route 66.
Have you ever been to Amarillo? Or not Amarillo?
Well, I like the restaurant.
Amarillo?
I have. Oh my God! Yes, I have been to Amarillo.
Not a fan.
I actually spent a day there. No, Amarillo is gross. I did find a nice hotel.
I'm so sad to hear you say that.
A couple of decent restaurants, but
Wait.
Amarillo is right off Interstate 10.
Yeah, I'm so sad to hear you say that, Amy, about Amarillo. There's.
You're a fan of Amarillo?
Well, let me tell you some things about Amarillo. Okay. This is a pipe smoker brew here. Pipe smoker.
Okay.
All right.
Okay. It is amazing. I love it. It's a smoked Irish red.
Is it very smoky?
Yeah, it's from Greeley. It is very smoky. It's like eating barbecue ribs that are hickory and oak.
I'm intrigued by smoky flavored beers.
It's very smoky. It's a smoky red Irish. It's by Crabtree in Greeley, Colorado. It's a little brewery with a small distribution. But I think
El
they're big fans.
Diggerino, what's up with your audio?
Who's El Diggerino?
You, his dudeness.
You.
What's up with my audio? Tell me.
You keep breaking up like crazy.
Well, you're also using
And
a subdued
I can hear
voice
everyone else except for
in the
you.
hotel.
Oh shit! I'll try to switch over to non-Wi-Fi really quick and see if that makes it better. How's that? Is that better?
Yes, times a
4G.
million.
Okay, 4G. 4G.
I don't know. Now I lost your picture where I'm at, so I don't know.
Do you really need to see his face, Jim Beb?
Absolutely.
Oh wow! Wow.
I mean, I can just close my eyes and see him, but I'd rather have the actual, he actually be there.
You can close your eyes and dream of Shane.
No, I lost my face too.
That'd be
Shane.
creepy.
Shane, I think I'm going to be in Colorado this summer. Where are you going to be this summer?
I'm thinking right now I'm going to be in Colorado this summer. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Because we're going to do California and Mexico like now, like in the next few days. We're going to leave. And then we'll be back in like a month.
Nice. Okay, maybe we can hook up for some brews. Let's do it.
Dude, you want to go out for seafood?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay.
You're gonna get seafood in Colorado. It's kind of far from the ocean.
I know.
Think it's gonna be.
I know where to get.
I know they have
today's
oysters in the Rocky
catch.
Mountains. I've heard about them.
Yeah, you don't want
Yes,
those. Jim
indeed.
Bab. You don't want
Not
those.
your-
Jim Bab.
No, I know where.
Those are different. No, you don't want those, Jim Bab.
I have a
Hey,
few places.
actually, guys, I got family from West Virginia, and those Rocky Mountain oysters really ain't that bad. Just saying.
Yeah, but
But
they're
they
used
ain't
to eating
oysters.
like possum and stuff. So, I think anything's probably an upgrade.
Yeah, I
whatever.
mean,
Oh,
in West Virginia, you got a roadkill diet.
Yeah. Well, I eat when I go out for fish. Okay, when I go out for fish, I eat fresh, flown in every day, not frozen fish, and I expect to pay a premium for it. And I do that, and I'm very picky. And a lot of times when I get there, they're sold out of what I want, so I have to go for second or third choice. But I know it's fresh. Okay, so it's flown in that day, and it's expensive.
What about like river trout? I've had that out west.
Yes, that's nice. The thing with river trout is you're going to be hit and miss with it. If you get it late in the season, it's probably going to have a muddy taste. If you get it early,
the season?
All year.
So when would be the right time to get it?
Now. You want it like in the winter and the spring and the summer, and then the fall's fine. But if you get it like late fall, there's just like a couple of month window there where it's just not your thing.
That's kind of funny considering that I don't live in a landlocked state and I don't really have any problem getting any fresh seafood. I probably wouldn't have any problem